Welcome, dear hearts, to week 43 of our Divine Love Silent Meditation. Honey is taking some much needed rest right now, so I am honored tonight to lead this sacred meditation for all of you. Thank you for all joining here tonight. For all those that are new, as always, we just ask you in the chat just to write where you are in this beautiful world, and we can go ahead and get started. As many of you know, there's been so many frequencies, vibrations, and energies moving through, so it is of honor that Honey gets to rest tonight to replenish as I take lead, and really taking the time of what we see in these powerful weekly meditations to really transmit the highest level of our divine love and divine light for everywhere in the world that is needed. And so we are blessed that as a group we can come together and we can really honor each and every one of our beautiful intentions that we would like to place for Gaia, for the highest good and the highest grace of all. So tonight, as we all know, through 43 weeks, we have been through so much. Just moving now into the fall equinox, we're aware that a lot of energies, as I wrote earlier, are vamping and coming through our collective, which gives us the opportunity to drop in even deeper in our meditation, to really call upon our dear sacred guards and guides, our dear elements and directions, and all the beings of light that we constantly connect with. I remind myself that not only just in this sacred time, but throughout the day, in the mornings, in the evenings, just to have this time to really connect with Mother Earth, because we are all here called during this auspicious time. In this auspicious time, we get to really see and feel the energies around us. That's why I feel so blessed that each and every one of you that have joined this for the past 43 weeks, however you've come and gone, we're just so very much grateful in this opportunity to unite our dear diamond sacred hearts so that we can shine our beautiful love, shine our beautiful essence upon all of Gaia into our diamond crystalline heart. As many of you know, we've also started to bring decrees and bring invocations in to help bring forth the deep power of what we want to share and shine. So for all those that are coming in now, I'd just like to share that Honey is doing very well. She's resting. She's giving herself the replenishment of all that's happened in her beautiful family, which is all in balance and divine alignment. And I am very blessed tonight to lead all of you beautiful dear hearts in this sacred silent meditation. For those that are new for us tonight, we start out with this beautiful silk drape because it's very, very important that we let go of the things that we're carrying in our field. From there, I will go ahead and read a beautiful invocation from the prayers of the sacred flames, a very powerful, powerful prayer book that I've used, that Honey bought for me, that brings so much energy and transformation when reading these. And so you'll hear the words tonight as I express them from my heart. Then I will go ahead and call upon the prayers upon all of us, and then do a small guided meditation into our silence so that we are fully protected in the highest divinity of all of light that is presented before us. So today, what I'd like each and every one of you to do is to visualize this beautiful silk sheet. And in this silk sheet, what we're going to intentionalize is to place anything that we want to let go. Anything that's not serving us, whether it's emotions, whether it's pain, suffering, areas that you know that is here to be released. And so what I'll do is I will start first, and I will go ahead, breathe in, breathe out. I may ask you to take another 2 deep breaths in. And 1 more deep breath in. And today, what I would like to place in this silk drape that's held by the Angelic team is just all of my frustration, and disappointment, and sadness toward those that are not honoring Mother Earth. Along my morning hike today, I just saw a lot of debris on the ground, and I saw a lot of just areas that could be cleaned up. So in my heart, I sometimes feel a little saddened and just very, very upset of sometimes of how humanity treats our dear sacred Mother Earth. So I personally would like to take this time and really allow all of my frustration, all of my impatience, all of my hurt, pain that I have felt not only today, but through the years of how we are treating our dear sacred Mother Earth. So I place that into this beautiful sacred silk drape that now is being held to release from my fields. And now I ask each and every one of you to go ahead and to release anything that's within your field onto this sacred, beautiful silk drape to be released. And I will ask you to do that now. Beautiful. Thank you all, dear hearts. And so for today, in honor of our sacred Mother Earth, in honor of our ascension flame, I would like to read a beautiful decree. It is called Seal the Earth with Ascension Fire. So may I ask all of you to place your hands directly over your heart and take 1 more deep breath in and deep breath out. And listening from the core of your soul to this sacred invocation. Beloved, mighty, victorious presence of God, of my being, I am, and of all humanity, beloved legions of the ascension flame, angels of purity and victory, brotherhoods of the ascension fire of Luxor and Telos, and the entire spirit of the great white brotherhood, I decree, seal, seal, seal our dear earth, her atmosphere, all of her governments, her people, and her many kingdoms, in oceans, in waves of unlimited, mighty ascension flame. Let the fury essence of the ascension flame penetrate and saturate every man, woman, and child on this planet. Every mountain, ocean, river, and lake. Every tree, blade of grass, every flower, lifting and raising all life upon earth out of humanity, negativity, and the glorious frequency of the Christ light and the perfection of the ascended state. Sustain that vibration forever. Infuse the ascension flame and fire of divine love into every particle of life upon this planet and its evolution. Allow us to return to the house of Father, Mother God, from whence we came, forever to remain in the eternal victory of God's divine plan fulfilled. I give thanks that this is done, for I made this call in God's most holy name, I am. And so be it, beloved I am, beloved I am, beloved I am. So, dear hearts, as the rain begins to pour outside in perfect time to wash away all that has been released, and allowing now to sit in a beautiful, comfortable position, allowing yourself to tune into your sacred diamond heart as I call upon the prayers of this sacred, divine meditation for all of humanity and Gaia on this sacred 43. I call upon the light of all illumination, the director of all divinity, to place the highest level of light upon us and allowing this frequency and this vibration in its most purest sacred nature upon us. I call upon and welcome our dear sacred beloved star sisters and star brothers as I welcome our dear angelic realm and thank Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Ariel, and all angels that are now being welcomed before us. We thank as we give great blessings to our dear sacred directions of the east, the south, the west, and the north, as we give great honor to the child, the teenager, the adult, and the elder, as we bow down and welcome the element of fire, earth, water, and air, as we thank Great Eagle, Mother Serpent, Sister Jaguar, Lady Hummingbird, and honoring all directions above, below, to the front, and to the back. We honor our sacred elements and directions as we give great welcome and divinity to our sacred councils and orders. We thank the great order of Melchizedek. We honor and thank the great council of light. We welcome the great order of Melchizedek as we honor the sacred order of the white rose, the sacred order of the white dove. We thank the legions of light, the rays of light, the koans of light, the intergalactic council of light, and galactic federation of light as we welcome them all to this here and now in great honor. We thank Source, Mother Earth, Shambhala, Telis, and Agatha as we welcome our dear sacred Atlanteans, Lemurians. We honor our dear, wonderful guardians, our spirit guides, our power animals, and all beloved beings of light as we honor our sacred now in this presence and calling upon the golden pyramid of light to be placed upon us and allowing the highest vibration of light and love to fully be descended upon us, transforming all lower vibrations back into light for the highest grace of good, for the highest love of all, in the highest light. It is said, it is so, it is done. Breathing in and breathing out. And closing your eyes and allowing yourself to fully bring your attention to this sacred golden white heart flame. As you breathe deeper and allowing yourself to see this sacred white flame expand in your chest and allowing yourself to feel the purity of God's grace as it expands through each cell, each tissue, each monad. You breathe even deeper and allow this sacred white golden ascension flame to fully expand into your mental, emotional, physical, and ethereal body as you breathe deeper, visualizing, sensing, and feeling this sacred flame expand through this entire world, engulfing your spirit, your soul, and all beings of light as you take this light in the form of a crystal light ball, or a Merkaba, or a diamond shape surrounding you in this pure golden white flame. Breathing that in, now expanding that through all your chakras, ascending it through this world, out through the universe, and into the source of all illumination, connecting to the divinity that is you. Breathing that in, and now allowing that beautiful sacred golden flame of light that connects your crystalline heart to the source of all illumination to now descend through the stars, through the universes and galaxies, and now into the world, rooting deep into Gaia, through the dirt and the soils and the layers, deep into her diamond crystalline heart as she breathes that light and love through you, connecting you as a conduit between heaven and earth. You now bring your sacred hands with your sacred intention, placing them wherever you feel called upon earth, and allowing your highest level of love and light to be brought forward in this now. And slowly coming back, feeling your breath guide you back into this sacred world. Feeling yourself back in your sacred country. Slowly coming back to your beautiful town or city. And as you slowly come back to your sacred home, in your sacred heart, in your sacred vessel, breathing in and breathing out. Slowly feeling the tips of your fingers, slowly moving the tips of your toes as you integrate back into your beautiful temple, moving in any position that you feel, stretching the shoulders, the back, and all those areas that need love and light. As you slowly come back in, thanking yourself, thanking Great Spirit, and thanking this beautiful world that we live in. It is a great honor. It is a great pleasure that we can all come here tonight and share these experiences that are here to help humanity in our world beyond our wildest imaginations. So I thank you all in the deepest gratitude of love of doing your part in bringing your sacred flame, your sacred light, in anchoring that in all the places that your sacred footsteps take you. And as usual, we'll go ahead and just go into what we experienced. For those that are on the live chat, feel free to write, to share what you may have felt, visualized, experienced. For immediately when I went into meditation, I felt and I saw this golden funnel. It almost looked like a tornado, but it was in a peaceful golden energy that was swirling through the earth. And as it was starting to swirl, it was lighting up and dissolving all the dense and dark areas that had been rooted. And as the earth started to light up, a beautiful violet flame enveloped earth. And I saw Saint Germain before me. And I felt the words that I am the being of the violet fire. I am the purity God desires. And as those words were coming through me in the meditation, I saw the swirling of the golden flame shift into the purple violet flame, the violet fire. And as that was coming out, there was this diamond, crystalline, I would say, encapsule over Earth, as if the electric magnetic frequency of Earth was being polarized. And as it was being polarized, Archangel Michael showed up in the largest being I've ever seen. Like his wings were out. And I saw these beautiful blue beaming lights come straight down into Earth and just clear massive waves of distortion, manipulation, of greed, of all the lower vibrations that don't support the higher good of Earth started to dissolve and disseminate. And within that, all of a sudden, the rays of light started to form this funnel. And as it was forming this funnel, it turned into this portal that took me directly into the light to this beautiful blue rose. And as the blue rose and the petals started to unfold, God's creation of the bees, the birds, the trees, everything of life in its purest nature started to come out of the center of the blue rose that just brought tears and tears to my eyes from the innocence, the purity, the grace that was just elegantly coming out, as if the whole world was being shapeshifted into its natural divinity. So I sat there and just embraced this beautiful blue rose in front of me. And as it fully came out, that blue iridescent light that Archangel Michael brought into the earth connected that to source. And once it connected to source, I saw this crystal, which I see a lot. This crystal right here come straight in earth. And then all of us that were on the call were beaming our light to the crystal and all the way around earth. And that started to funnel more energy. And I sat with that, just feeling the love, the joy, the happiness, and just the peace of what it brought to all of humanity as the earth was being just brought to its highest level. In which my meditation, which many things happened, but these are the things I remember, brought into a funnel of the energy coming out and up through earth, and then through all the grid lines, bringing earth into a solid golden, emanating, pulsing light out to the universe. So that was my experience, and as usual, it's pretty far out there in the journeys and shamanic realms that I work with and practice and serve on a daily level. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here and allowing what has come through you, however small, however large. The most important thing is just to honor what was happening. I remember at one point that just came to me now, the dragons, the elemental dragons came in, and they were breathing their flames on this crystal, a much larger one in the middle of earth. And as the flames were coming through this started to shift into every possible color imaginable. And that was radiating outward as the world was covered in this diamond crystalline. So it was like radiating outward, and as it hit the walls of the crystalline, like, I wouldn't say matrix, but like geometric shape, it was brought back into earth. So earth was pulsating these beautiful rays of light. And it just brought so much love, because at one point I saw my ancestors, my father on the spirit side, my grandmother, and other relatives just behind me, just shining their light and love. And I just felt we were all in this beautiful, wonderful ceremony today to honor what is now what I see this great awakening upon our planet, upon what many of us, if we can look beyond the haze, the smoke, the distraction and disorientation of Earth, and really see on the greater aspect of what's really coming through in our highest ascension. And I just got the message at the very end from Archangel Michael to really remind everyone it is of our free divine sovereignty, our freedom, that is here to connect with all of the universe. So no matter what is being distorted in our external environment, remember that our freedom and our divinity and our sovereignty is our gift to be our fullest expression of what we want to create in our free will. And that free will comes from our divine nature with a capital W, not the small human will, but the big W of the will. And that is to be brought forward and remembered in everything that we go through in these days, months ahead of us. So I wanted to share that because it was such a powerful feeling. And what I feel one of my missions of life is to embrace and embody that divine sovereignty and the freedom that we are, so we can fully shine as the light in our beautiful ascension. One last thing I did remember, when my meditation was finished, there was a crystalline pyramid in the middle of Earth, shining light out, connecting to other pyramids of Earth that were connecting to the light above all the ships that were around. More things to be said, but I want to take special thanks and honor of all those that were here. Thank you, Francine. Thank you, Valerie. Good to see you. Hello, Lee. Great to see you. Thank you for joining. As always, Angela, thank you for always being here. Dante, good to see you. I hope you Pura Vida. Hope you have a great time in Costa Rica. Thank you, Kay Wesley. Always a pleasure. Angela, thank you. Lots of potent, positive energies flowing through me. I started to speak a shamanic light language, which I don't do often, came out of me. It was truly a beautiful honor to do with you. Thank you, Angela. I feel there's so many magical experiences that happen, and I just feel blessed that this opportunity to connect with all of you, because I know Honey is in the other room, but I felt her spirit with us as well, supporting that energy. So it just feels so great that we can share this space and really connect heart to heart, soul to soul in our highest divinity. Thank you, Valerie, for sharing. I was sitting in the crystal core of Mother Earth and was seeing streams of gold light pouring into the core from the higher dimensions. I was also doing work with Saint Germain, but of course you were doing work with Saint Germain. It's great how Saint Germain has been brought forward, and I honor your work that you're doing with Saint Germain, Valerie, and all of you, what you're doing in this light. You know, just last week I was telling Honey, I'm like, do you realize how magnificent of the energetics, of the flow, of the illumination that happens within us on our individual, and yet in our collective, it all unites in such a mystical aspect that words are hard to describe, because it's like it intertwines in a way where we're all connected together. And to me, it just brings this field of unity consciousness that brings life and love directly into my heart. So thank you all for being here. Angela, always a pleasure to participate with you all. Honored. We are very blessed. We're very thankful for just each of you showing up, being here, taking this, sharing it for those that feel part of it, and knowing that this is our time. This is our time to really express the fullness of all of our gifts and love. And I really appreciate what all of you are doing and what all are going through in a process, because we know it's not easy. We didn't sign up for a journey that was going to be gravy. I know I tried to do that for 10 years in Mexico, but Honey pulled me out to face the divine and know that this energy right here is for us, which we've mastered for so many lifetimes just to incarnate in this time period. So I just want you to remind that it is your divine sovereignty and the freedom that it is to connect in this plane now, no matter what you may see on the outside of the control, limitation, or smoke screens that are happening. A great awakening of the shifts and changes are happening before us to take us into the golden age. And what's beautiful is each and every one of us signed up at this time to incarnate together as a soul family to participate from the depths of our love. And that, to me, cannot be the greatest gift that we could come together at this moment, because we know we're serving and we have served, and this is our chance to go beyond our service and really just be that divinity of light from the freedom of our divine sovereignty that is here to connect with everything from the highest grace of all. So thank you all, dear beloved hearts. It's a blessing. I feel honored. I know that with Honey, it's a different energy when we both do it together, but I truly appreciate Angela and the energy that was brought forward. And it's just a pleasure that we can share this space as one united family, because when I see you guys, I also feel your energy. And as we feel your energy, just know that we're always intertwined and we're always here to support this beautiful mission in the highest love. Sending so much love, many blessings to you all. Drink lots of water. Be easy. No matter how loud it gets out there, remember to come back to your heart and feel that pulsating light of love that is here to guide you to wherever your dreams may lead. Have a beautiful, blessed night.